Hey there guys, it's Aaron here. Just got another Amber update video for you. I'm gonna show you what's new in Amber. So as you can probably immediately see, there's been some stuff going on in the palace. This is because me and Quasi have finally finished the stadium, which if you haven't seen yet, there'll be a annotation on the screen right now which will take you to a full tour as well as a cinematic tour. I guess I'll just give a quick tour of what we have so far. This is the main entrance and the entrance hall, and then we've got this long tunnel. There will be sort of side passages going off. Right now there's only one so far, which is this one. And this leads directly into the throne room, which is looking rather magnificent right now, if a little sparse. And then we have this sort of entrance here, which I'm not happy with and is still work in progress. But this is the throne room itself. It's sort of tagged on the side, and it's supposed to look like that for lore reasons. Partly because it's tall and it's supposed to look grand, and if you tried to cramp it inside the palace, then it wouldn't work, because you just don't see the exterior and it's not as impressive then. Plus it adds dynamicity to the build, makes it more dynamic. And then on the north side of the palace we have rooms, and lots of rooms, and this sort of sticky outy bit here with a dome on top. So that's pretty much the palace. Not much in it right now. It looks very blank other than the exterior, and it's because we're still working on it. I mean, it's mainly me. Okay, so here we are at Tower Town. Let's see, so we have a couple of new things since we last came here. There's this building, of course, which is going to be the sort of student union. I said before that this whole area is student accommodation, so this is the union. It's based off a building, I think it's from Oblivion or Lord of the Rings, don't quote me on that though. There's a picture of what this image is based on in the thread, the Amber thread, which is on the Minecraft forums, and there's a link to go and look at that thread in the description. There's plans, as you can see, there's foundations for a lot more of these towers, and then sort of in between there's just going to be gardens and whatnot. And if we go over here, then you can see that over here there is also plans to make the accommodation reach into the mountainside as well. Tower Town is still very much work in progress, and I haven't had a chance to work on it yet, or much recently rather. Okay, so this is back near the palace. As you can see, that's the front of the palace. So this is being built by Craeolusis. I think that's how you pronounce their name. I'll put a link to their channel in the description and on the screen right now. They're some really talented guys, and I'm really glad to have them on the project. They remind me a lot of Fire UK, only maybe not quite as arrogant, and they build more dynamic stuff, so better than Fire UK in my opinion. So I think the top floor here is actually all done in terms of furnishings. It's kind of interesting that the whole building is four-way symmetrical, and then the interior here is unsymmetrical. I like that a lot. This carpet needs fixing because right now it's sort of octagonal instead of round. but let's go down a layer. So yeah, this library goes. This is a public library for anyone to access who lives in Amber. There's a couple of other libraries around the place, I think, and there's archives and whatnot. So then this has a few layers, as you can see, in a sort of fountain-y thing in the middle. I like the roof as well, a sort of white dome. And then if we come into here, we come into this huge room, absolutely huge room, which has thousands of books in it, and it's coming along. It's coming along very fast as well. Like, it was only a week or so ago that none of this underground area existed, but I think once these layers are done, he's gonna be done. But I think I'd like to have some more offshoots going off, either to more library sections. Oh yeah, like this, into more library sections like this, or into other buildings, because I mean the whole of Amber is really Amber is like a two-part city, really. Like, what you see on top is maybe like 2/3 of it, and then the other third is underground, and then there's the dungeons, which are about the same size as the city, but I'm not counting that as part of the city itself. So Amber is an absolutely huge city. As you can see here, I've also laid out very basic guidelines for where the main roads are going to be going. We have a lot of work to do, so I'm going to take the opportunity here and say, if you're interested in joining the project, then by all means go and look at it on the Minecraft forums, and then message me and show me what sort of things you're capable of. Now, I'm going to say right now, because I've had a few applications where people have shown me some of their sort of awesome mega builds, and they're all very well and good, but the problem is that Amber is a proper city. It's not just full of mega builds. The palace, the stadium, the library, I guess, to a lesser extent, and maybe 3 or 4 other buildings are particularly large. And then pretty much the rest of the city is just houses and shops and all that kind of stuff, a lot smaller buildings. So what I'm really looking for, if you want to join the project, is your ability to build small dynamic builds such as this one. You see the way that it sort of has a lot of jutting out things, and it looks really, really nice, and I want to see a lot more stuff like this. This was actually Manx that built that, and he's one of our top builders, but he very rarely comes on the server. So this is the council chambers, this weird arrangement of buildings that I'm flying around right now. The main building, which is this one, is pretty much complete, but the rest of it is still just empty, and yeah. These are where the members of the Golden Circle embassy come and meet and do business and whatnot. It's quite nice, I think, and it's a prime example of the sort of the diversity of builds that Amber actually has in it. You know, this isn't a city that's just full of the same old building over and over again, because, well, I mean, Amber is the city at the center of the universe. It has to draw inspiration from every culture in existence. So yeah, so Quasi is currently now building a hospital in the Noble District, which is this area here, and this is basically where all the big houses are. And I think everywhere. Everything looks a mess over here at the moment. I think that he has plans to make 2 wings. So I think what he's doing right now is, yeah, he's furnishing 1 layer, or furnishing 1 wing, and then he's going to copy and paste it over to the other side. So then it's going to be like a 2-winged hospital, and it's looking quite good. So I'm pretty sure that's pretty much everything at this point. We have maybe 6 people who frequent the server, and it's never full, so we have a lot of room for a lot more people to be on the project. So yes, this is a plea. If you are capable of building small dynamic builds, then please get in touch. Show your enthusiasm, show, you know, this sort of stuff. We are looking for the best of the best, because ultimately we want the city to be one of the best ever built in Minecraft, so to date at least. But right now it's looking very bare, and we need a lot more people to help build the actual the actual rest of the city. So yes, thank you very much for watching. My name has been Sir Aaron. If you've enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you left a like and a comment, and if you want to stay tuned and want to keep up to date on all the stuff that's going down in Amber, then by all means subscribe. So yes, I will see you guys next time.